The following segment is brought to you by BnM Poles, Lowrance, and Outdoors with Joey Mines. Today, well, it is the 1st of March. We're on West Point Lake. I have got a technique for catching crappie the 1st of March that I'm sure you're gonna want to learn how to do. The water temperature today is 60 degrees, and when it hits 60, guess what? These fish will move from the banks to my brush piles. So we're gonna be fishing some brush piles today with our BnM poles. Folks, up in front of me is my first brush pile. Let's take a look at our graph and I'll show you how they look. See it coming up right where my finger is? That's our brush pile. That's our brush. There's our fish, that little bright yellow. That's our fish sitting on top. That's just part of it. This is a big brush pile. That's just part. So we're gonna ease up to it a little more. Ooh-wee. Folks, if you look down below, look at this one down below. This is down scan. It is painting the trees for me. Right there, you can actually see the limbs. That's what you look for. That means we're on top of the brush. Okay, I'm looking for the little specks. These specks up here at the very top are our crappie. So they're in 6 to 10 foot of water. If you look over my shoulder, there's a marker buoy. I've actually got one behind us. There's a row of trees that are about 50 to 60 foot long. They're stacked in about 12, 13 foot of water. These crappie, over the last couple of weeks, behind us have been spawning up in this little flat. There's a little sandbar right there. They've been laying their eggs there. The water has warmed up, and now a lot of them are staging on top of this brush. So I'm gonna try and go with 3 fishing poles today, and the truth is we're gonna probably go to 2 because the action has been extremely fast. This is what we're gonna use. It's real simple. I've got a BnM pole. This model is called a BGJP 14.3. 14 foot. It's a 3-piece pole. It is an ultralight type pole, and I've got it spooled with 8-pound test line. And what makes it unique today, and I'm gonna explain this, there's my weight, and there's my number 2 hook, and I've got a crappie minnow on the side. All right, I'm just gonna pitch it out, just like that, and I'm gonna put it in the rod holder. Now let me explain why these poles are what we need today. If you look, this pole right here, you follow it down to the cork. I've got just enough line out for the cork. If I was using an extendable pole, we're fishing in about 8 foot right now, you would have, let me just show you what would happen. Keep an eye on the cork. You would have that much play, and eventually that cork is almost going to be up under your trolling motor. So the farther you keep it away from the boat, the more fish you're going to catch. So we've got them extended. I'm going to tighten my line up, put it back in the rod holder. I located the fish literally straight in front of us, so we're going to ease up to this marker buoy. There he is. There's one. There's one. All right. There's a pretty one. Okay. We've been here about 30 seconds. And, this is what you can expect to catch. Come here, buddy. Oh, all right. That's a nice fish. It's nice 3/4 of a pound fish. Look how fat he is. Look at there. That means they're still spawning. A lot of these fish will actually spawn in deeper than the 3 to 5 foot of water. I'm watching this cork. I thought I had one grab it, but there's your fish right there. We'll take him home with us. Nice fish to eat. Everything needs to be still. The stiller the water, the more fish we're gonna catch. There's one, there's one. Oh, I had another one. Here's one right here. There's one. All right, I got him. I got that one. Look at that big fish. Woo! I actually had 2. And here's a pretty one. Okay, buddy. Let me get you in. There we go. How about that one? Another nice, healthy West Point Lake crappie. Folks, it's time to go crappie fishing on West Point Lake in LaGrange, Georgia. This is my 35th year of guiding on West Point for large coolers full of crappie. I will be guiding out of the Angler Quest pontoon boat. This boat is ideal for groups of up to 8 people. Over the past 20 years, I have put over 175 brush piles in West Point Lake that creates cover for crappie year-round. I cater to the young children and the handicapped. Like Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook and Joey Mines on YouTube to keep up with what the fish are doing, as well as catch the latest episode of Outdoors with Joey Mines. Call 706-402-3607 or visit me on the web at joeymines.com. All of those dots are fish. We have just hit the jackpot. We've moved the boat. We're up one of the major creeks. That's as good. And here's the good thing. Let me just show you this real quick. You can stop this screen and back it up. Look at there. And look at them. Look at all these fish. Hundreds of fish where I'm pointing my finger. Hundreds. This is as soon as we stop, folks. I just dropped my first pole down. This is what you want to see. That is 5 seconds into the drop when I grabbed it. Golly. Look at this pretty one. Look at there. Look at that. Wow, what a fish. What a crappie. That's beautiful West Point fish. There's one. There's one. All right. There's a nibble. Ooh, look at that big one. Look at there. Look at there, folks. Woo! All right. He pulled my bobber down. Pretty West Point crappie. Okay. There's a good one. Oh yeah. There's another one. I got 2 on. I got 2 on. What do you think? Yeah, I don't like this too much. Here's one of them, and I got another one right here. Come on, here we go. That's double dipping. That'll crank your tractor up, folks. Look at here. We on them, we on them. Wow, what a fish. They will both go with us. There's one, look at there. That's one of them. Let me get that to where it's not gonna be tangled up. And here's another one. Whenever we really get on them, that's how fast you catch them. If I actually had 4 people in the boat today, 4 people are liable to have the fish on at the same time. So, crappie fishing West Point Lake. If you're interested in a trip like this, I'm sure you're seeing my website, my phone number. Don't forget about Facebook. Like me on Facebook. Folks, until next time, I'm Joey Mines. Y'all have some good hunting and good fishing. I'll see you next week.